Welcome back to Leon Studio Gaming. Today we're checking out the brand new Explorer class in 99 Nights in the Forest, the ultimate scouting and treasure hunting role that completely changes the way you navigate the map. Explorer starts with a compass and map, giving you a wider vision radius, faster movement after clearing fog, and extra inventory space right from level 1. In this video, I'll show you how to unlock level 2 quickly, the fastest routes to farm chests, and the best strategies to survive while exploring far away from the fire. If you enjoy playing fast, looting hard, and always knowing where everything is, then Explorer might be your new main. Let's jump in! This class starts with two incredibly useful tools, a compass and a map. These aren't just cosmetic items, they massively improve your early game. The map gives you a larger view radius, letting you see more of the forest than most players. And the compass helps you stay oriented, track fog-cleared areas, and move more confidently toward chest locations, but one of the Explorer's biggest advantages is its sack capacity. Unlike other classes that start with only 5 slots, the Explorer begins with 7. That means you can carry more food, more materials, and more loot right from the start. And it gets even better as you level up. Level 2 upgrades your sack to 17 slots instead of the usual 15. Level 3 boosts it all the way up to 27 slots instead of 25. So throughout your run, you'll always be able to gather more items than any other class, making Explorer perfect for long explorations, chest farming, and supporting your team with extra resources. Alright, with the tools and perks out of the way, let's look at how to level up quickly and use these advantages to dominate the early game. Alright, let's begin our run by finding and rescuing the first kid. Pay close attention to how I move here. I like to circle around the wolf and strike specifically at its tail area. This positioning reduces the chance of taking damage while maximizing the number of safe hits you can land. I'm using a good axe, which I upgraded from the old axe earlier. My tip for beginners is this. On your first day, try to upgrade your axe to level 2 as soon as possible. You can do that by collecting bunny foot, which drops from bunnies scattered around the forest. If you don't manage to upgrade in time, that's totally fine. You can still use the old axe. Just keep in mind that its damage is much lower, meaning it will take longer to kill wolves and you'll need to be more careful with your positioning. Alright, let's rescue our first child and move on. Since I already unlocked the level 2 axe from a chest earlier, the bunny foot and wolf pelts I'm collecting around the cave, where we rescued the first child, will go straight into upgrading my sack to level 2. Having that extra space this early makes a huge difference, especially for the Explorer class. And here's something very important. You should prioritize getting the spear as early as possible. The spear is one of the best early game melee weapons. It has longer reach and deals noticeably higher damage compared to basic axes. If you learn how to use its range properly, it becomes incredibly safe for taking down wolves and other enemies without risking too much health. A well-timed spear can carry your entire run and make reaching 99 days of survival in the forest much easier. Mastering it early will give you a huge advantage as the game gets harder. Next, you'll want to attack the Cultist Stronghold as soon as it opens. Typically, it takes about 20 minutes from the start of the game before you can enter. Once you clear it, the Stronghold will reset after another 20 minutes, allowing you to go back in for a second run. The Cultist Stronghold is one of the most dangerous structures in the entire forest, but it also offers some of the best loot in the game. It's packed with tough enemies, and going in with only melee weapons can be extremely risky. So my advice here is simple. Try to secure at least one ranged weapon before entering. A revolver is good, but a rifle is even better, and will make your Stronghold run significantly easier. Positioning is everything inside the Stronghold. You'll need to pick safe angles, use corners to control line of sight, and lure cultists one by one instead of rushing in blindly. This keeps the fight clean, manageable, and much safer. Watch how I play through this part and feel free to ask questions if you want more details or strategy breakdowns. To keep progressing with the Explorer, you'll need to open as many chests as possible. Unlike other classes that level up through combat or survival milestones, The explorer's level progression is tied directly to how many chests you open. Each level has its own chest requirement, so the faster you collect keys and unlock chests, the quicker your explorer will reach level 2, level 3, and beyond. This is why mobility, map awareness, and extra sack space are so important. They let you cover more ground and gather keys efficiently. So make chest hunting one of your top priorities throughout the run if you want to maximize the explorer's potential. You'll also want to sacrifice as many bodies as possible: cultists, wolves, and even alpha wolves. Each sacrifice contributes to filling the volcano altar's progress circle. And once it reaches 8 points, which equals 8 corpses or 4 sacrifice totems, a special item will spawn on the central stone table. These rewards always appear in a specific order: 3 cultist gems, 1 forest gem, fragment 1 infernal weapon, either the infernal sword or the infernal crossbow. This system is extremely important because it allows you to unlock some of the strongest melee and ranged weapons in the entire game. Getting an infernal weapon early can completely change the pace of your run and make the rest of your journey through the forest much easier. So remember, keep gathering corpses and feeding them to the volcano altar whenever possible. It's one of the fastest ways to power up your explorer and stay ahead of the game. Once you've collected all 4 cultist gems, it's time to head into the Cultist King base and summon the Cultist King. The Cultist King is one of the major bosses in 99 Nights in the Forest, and defeating him is a key milestone in your progression. When you take down the Cultist King, he will drop several valuable items, including mossy coins, a Cultist King antler, and either an infernal sword or an infernal crossbow. The Cultist King antler is especially important because it's the core ingredient needed to craft the legendary Infernal Helmet, one of the strongest defensive items you can get in the game. So, defeating this boss not only gives you powerful weapons, but also unlocks access to top-tier armor that will help you survive the much harder stages of your journey. Now, after defeating the Cultist King, your next objective is to gather 6 scorpion shells. These shells drop from scorpions found throughout the lava area, and you'll need all 6 of them to craft the Infernal Helmet at the anvil. The Infernal Helmet is one of the strongest defensive items in the game, so collecting these scorpion shells is absolutely worth the effort. Once you have all 6, combine them with the Cultist King antler at the anvil, and you'll unlock the full power of the Infernal set, giving you a massive boost in survivability for the rest of your run. And finally, you've conquered all 99 days in the game. With the right strategy and just a bit of skill in handling your weapons, you can absolutely beat this challenge without too much difficulty. I wish all of you the best of luck in rescuing all 4 missing kids, unlocking your favorite character, and gearing up with the coolest weapons and armor in the entire game. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really motivates me to create even higher quality videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to drop a comment below. I'll reply as soon as I can.